This is day 84 of trying to become an international rap icon. Couple of things. As far as things that I've been working on, I haven't been working on things too much because I've been traveling back home for like the last 2-3 days, and then today it was Saturday and I had a birthday party to go to, so there was that. But before I left, so like a day 81, 2, 3, and even a little bit of 4, I've been basically working on the sexy song. It sounds fine. I think I kind of have the flow down a little bit, and so I just need to put pen to pad and write the lyrics for it. And I need to start conceptualizing the second verse, I think. It's okay. I'm not super thrilled about it right now, but we'll see how I feel about it in the morning. I'm also kind of tired. I'm also kind of hungry, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I found the flash drive. So I got the demo, and I also have all of my music back, which is great. But I've really just been working on that one song. I didn't have a second King of Diamonds show this week because the show that would have been on Thursday was going to be on Saturday, and I was not back in Atlanta. I'm in Maryland right now, taking care of some stuff at home. My uncle played outside today. And I think the hook to Outside is really good, but I really think that the lyrics might need some work. It feels a bit corny. I don't know if I'm going to go through with it, but it does feel a bit corny. So we'll see. I'm not sure yet. Yeah. Going into tomorrow, I'm just going to be working on the sexy song pretty much all day. Maybe a bit of Simon Says whenever I wanna. Oh yeah, that is something else. I was also working on Simon Says a little bit, and I don't know if I mentioned this in an earlier vlog. I think I did, but I kind of had the whole flow mapped out for the hook of that song. So that'll be really interesting. Sorry I'm really low energy. I'm just tired as fuck. And really discouraged a little bit. I'm trying to think. I'm not really impressed with a lot of the stuff I've been writing, I guess. And it kind of bothers me. People like Hans Niemann, which is good, because Hans Niemann I've wrote recently, so I don't have to call into question my ability to make songs. And while there are some ideas from Hans Niemann I've taken from the past, there were good ideas that I put into Hans Niemann in the verse that I wrote recently. And that makes me happy. But Fiends, Queens, Monsters kind of need some work. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But I really also do think, and this is, I don't know if I spoke about this or not. Outside sounds good, but I also think that I should write new lyrics to the beat of Outside and keep the hook the same, because the actual lyrics of Outside are for something that's a little bit more grandiose. Not to say that fucking Outside as it is isn't really grand, but it's more just like it's just kind of like it's a bit poppy, I guess. And not to say that outside can't be poppy, it's just like it needs to be slowed down and just more it's a show, it's an experience. And outside it's just not that. Whether or not I think that's worth me making the change, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. Right now I'm a lot more focused on the R&B stuff because like that stuff is almost already done. Like all of it's pretty much mapped out because we have the sexy song I'm working on now. We have the try me higher than the satellites but they get a rise. That's pretty much done. The down to earth one, or it's like she like it down to earth goofy ass nigga like me. And I don't even know why I'm saying this because I know even if you watch this vlog a long time, you don't even really know any of these songs, but it is what it is. But like, these are all songs that are basically done. Or not even basically done, but like conceptually, like they're a lot farther than anything else I'm working on right now. And so I do think I'm just gonna take the time to step away from the hip hop stuff and work on that, even though that might not even be the best idea because the hip hop stuff is going relatively well. But I digress. It feels like I'm sacrificing quality for quantity so I can get as many songs out there as possible. And we kind of knew this was going to happen, right? Like, we knew that if we were going to focus on making songs as fast as possible, like, there was going to be a different quality. And it's not like I'd say the different quality is really crazy. It's just like, I know it doesn't make a lot of sense to sit on things that kind of irritate me. And it makes a lot more sense to just put it out. Because we need more music. But it definitely does. It's something that I noticed. Let me see, is there anything else? Yeah, I think going into tomorrow, I'm just going to work on the sexy song all day and write lyrics for it and see if I can conceptualize the second verse. I also wanted to put a fucking guitar riff in that song, but I don't know if that's gonna happen because I don't know unless I pay a contractor to write a fucking guitar riff for me, it's gonna work. It's just not gonna do anything. Or I'm not gonna be able to do it independently on my own. So yeah. The sexy song also, like, I'm not gonna say the sexy song irritates me. The sexy song's been okay. It's just I need it to be more flowy. It's not flowy. It's like nothing that I write like fucking flows. Nothing that I write just is. And maybe that's just because I'm critiquing my own music because I make it. But like there's just so many glaring issues for tracks that have good bones, but I can't afford to be paying another fucking $250, $500 on songs when I can't close the feedback loop on what's good and what's not, but it irritates the shit out of me. Jeez. Like the only song I've made that I think like is really mixed and mastered pretty well is the fucking first copy of Hans Niemann, and that's only because the fucking volume outside of all my other tracks on my vocals is tuned down to fucking 20. And it sounds good in the mix, even if it does sound a little quiet. But it doesn't play well on a lot of different fucking sound systems, I'm sorry. Like, it's quiet as fuck on headphones. It's quiet as fuck on my car speakers. It's good in the speakers that my uncle was playing it on earlier today, and he really likes this song. Shout out to him. But like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to hear multiple versions of it before I really come up with a final version. And we knew that already, but like, it's just, I told myself, oh, I'm not gonna make half-done music. I'm not gonna make half-done music, and now it's kind of like, oh, I'm making half-done music. Oh, I'm making half-done music. But to be fair, in my defense, the only reason we're making half-done music is because it feels efficient, given that, like, you need to go to the studio to fix those issues anyway. Granted, I haven't done my due diligence in listening to them and fixing said issues, but that's not going to take super long. If I have issues with songs, I can call it out and it'll be fine. And I can just take it to the studio, get it done in like 10, 15 minutes and call it a day. But it does kind of irritate me, I guess. I don't know. I just hate not liking my music. I hate liking in the moment, and then like I just kind of come to not like it after a while, you know? But too long didn't read or too long didn't watch. I found my fucking flash drive with all my files on it, which is great. Great win. Been looking for that shit for fucking days. Turns out the demo that I liked, I don't like it nearly as much as the kind of draft I've been working on for the song. There are some elements that I really do like, especially when it comes to the chorus. Jeez, the chorus is nice, even if it does sound like shit a little bit, like, because I was rushing. But the layering of the vocals is cool, and there's really strong elements in the chorus. I digress. And going into tomorrow, we're just going to be working on that song. And if I feel like I need a break from that song, we'll also work on Simon Says. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for the day. Actually, no. Last thing. I have a performance on the 28th. It's a 12 to 16 man person bracket for music. I don't know if I brought this up. But I need bangers. I think Things You Say is an excellent track. I really do. And I think it's going to be enough to propel me into like a different round and whatever. But it doesn't have, I don't know. I can't. Maybe I'm just like tired of performing Things You Say. I think that might be it. I think I also just have artist fatigue of that fucking song because it's the one song that I fucking play everywhere. Because I do think it's really good. I need to make a show track version of that song. Yeah. But I really need the sexy song to work and be sexy and just be good and not make shit that's fucking corny as hell. But alright, I think that's all I got for y'all. Peace.